I recently reported my father to the FBI for a white-collar crime, as you do. I am Sicilian, so there's a lot of those in my family. And my father, he's named Tony. Your father legally has to be named Tony if you're Sicilian. They issue that at birth. So the crime he committed, what he did was he forged my sister's signature on a student loan for $20,000. And he said, quote, "I'm going to use the money to get my teeth fixed." And spoiler alert, he never got his teeth fixed. Didn't work out. He actually had like terrible teeth my whole childhood. Like he was a smoker. This is an anti-smoking ad planted here right now for you by the FDA. Don't smoke. So he had like a broken tooth like this, and he had like halitosis like all the time. And if I ever got like a whiff of his breath when I was a little kid, I'd be like, "Dad, your breath smells." And he'd be like, "You're just smelling your top lip." So like, wow. You're gaslighting a 7-year-old about your bad breath. What a cool guy you are. No, he is cool. He's really cool. He lives in Thailand with his mistress, Anne. She's 45. He's 80. Cool guy, right? Yeah, he may or may not have a baby with her. My sister and I have launched an investigation to figure it out. We haven't figured it out yet. But if he does, that means that my father is 80 years old and having sex. And I'm in my mid-30s and celibate by choice. And I think that's great. I think it's great my dad's having sex. Like somebody in the family is. Yeah, I wish him luck. Yeah, I did give up sex on purpose, and because men were being not nice, and then I got these things called self-esteem and self-love and self-respect, and now I get no dick at all. It's over for me. The dick ship has sailed. I see it in the river right there. It's gone. It's over for me. I like accidentally made myself into an incel, basically. Like it's just over. Clap if you've heard that term before, incel.
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay, so you said yes immediately. Are you extremely online, sir?
Not extremely, but
somewhat, a lot.
It's hard to
clap if anyone in here is extremely online. Can you clap? You guys are my people, because I'm extremely online. Okay, so incel, if you don't know what it is, it's a portmanteau of the words involuntary and celibate. So it's these guys who think they're entitled to sex, and they can't get it, right? But really what the problem is, like, because they blame it on everything else, the problem is that they're mean to women, and they hate us. They hate women. They're like, "Why won't these bitches fuck me?" Like, that's their attitude. Like, "Sir, excuse me, have you considered being nice?" And they won't do it. Does anyone in here subscribe to Hustlers University by chance? Whoa, you laughed a little too much at that one. I think we've got one right here. If you don't know what Hustlers University is, it's Andrew Tate's online school, where he teaches everything from how to rope women into sex work and give them your money to copywriting. Like these are the skills he teaches. It's $49.99 a month. I just became a tenured professor at Hustlers University. I teach misogyny. I know all about all of the ins and outs. Yeah, no, whoever subscribes to that, they should be on a list. But they're not. Another thing these guys like to say 6 feet, 6 inches, 6 figures. And this is what they think you need to do to be able to date women or have sex with them. You need to be 6 feet tall, have a 6-inch penis, and make 6 figures. I'm here to say that is completely false. That's a myth. Like, in my past, I've dated and slept with so many short, broke men. It's, like, not even funny. My last serious boyfriend, he rode a bike, okay? And it's not because he cared for the environment. It's because he had 3 DUIs. Do you guys think that's a red flag in retrospect? Yeah, I would pick him up in my Honda Civic, and he would disassemble the bike and put it in the back seat, and I would drive him like to the date and back to his place. I'm glad it's over. Anyway, but yeah, he was shorter than me and had no money, and we had sex. Whatever. But the 6-inch penis thing might be true. I've never seen one shorter than that. One of my friends, I told her that she's like, that's mathematically impossible. How is that true? You must have good penis luck. I'm like, yeah, I guess so. The height thing, though, this is like a next level obsession. Like these guys, like some of these guys are getting leg lengthening surgery. Have you heard of this? Whoa. Lots of people nodding. You guys are reading Vice that just shut down, like R.I.P. Vice, R.I.P. Gawker. They probably did a story on that. Yeah, so this is a surgery where men who think that their height is their biggest problem, like they pay $100,000 to another man who is hopefully a board-certified orthopedic surgeon, okay? And what they do is they break your leg at the femur, right here, which is the worst injury you can suffer as a human. It's like one of the worst, like you never walk the same ever again. They put a steel rod into your leg here and they lengthen it over time with screws. And the goal is to become 2 to 4 inches taller. Okay, is it worth it? Yeah, sure, if you're getting pussy. That's what it's all about, folks, is getting pussy, making sure you're tall enough to see over the pussy you're drowning in. That's what they care about. And there's a guy on TikTok. Yes, I'm 37 and on TikTok. Okay, I know what the kids are up to out there. And he went from being 5'5" to 6 feet tall, which is like the record for the surgery. And the thing about the surgery is like, it makes you hundreds of times more likely to have a pulmonary embolism. Okay, so too bad. And then also, like, you can't do anything athletic ever again for the rest of your life. You can't run, you can't ballroom dance, you can't go bowling. And I think we should encourage this, honestly, because some of these men, they're like so desperate. They're like, oh, I just want a woman, and that's all they care about. So like, if they get the surgery, they won't be able to chase us in the streets. They won't be able to follow us. So if you hear a man saying, I'm thinking about getting the leg lengthening surgery, you should be like, yeah, you should totally do it. You should totally do it. And I also think it'll be cool because, like, you know how bigots, like, if they meet, like, a trans person, they'll be like, did you get the surgery? But, like, if you ever meet, like, a really mean, tall man, you can be like, did you get the surgery? All right, I'm Heather Marulli. Thank you.